Welcome back to the Two Ways to Say It podcast. Everybody looks so different. Oh my God, we
Hmm
just been gone. How long we been gone? 3 weeks.
Probably like a year. It been a minute.
It's definitely been a minute. Look at you and picked up that weight. Look, picked up that
Don't worry,
weight.
y'all.
It's okay.
Don't
That's
worry, y'all. I'm gonna
that's
lose
a
it. I'm
happy
gonna
weight,
lose it.
y'all.
That's the watch this.
So since you're in a good Golden State mood, what is your song of the day?
Let's see what my song of the day is. Hey, just be angry. Hey, that ain't me. I'm
How
still
to
chewing
to
gray sweats
with
on a
Grace
plain
Sweats and the
tee.
plain
Mad,
tea.
mad if I was them.
What's them?
Dingy in this custom. I'm the one who they pump in. Pop, trying to rock. Oh, hold up. Rap, trying to pop top. So, like pop top. Use a flop. Just knock it off with a champagne. I'm going to top it off. But you know you ain't like that. Post the key like that. All right.
Period.
Hey, hey.
And who
I'm
is that?
sorry. That's Ice Spice. I don't care if y'all don't like it. I don't care. That my good. I just had to do it. I don't care.
Cause my girl gonna eat them drill beats up. She gonna eat them
Every,
up every
every
time.
time. Y'all can't do that like
No
that. So I'm going
switching
to rap
up.
it. It's
But
just
I
like
can't
that.
understand like why they don't because Meg the Stallion be on these same type of rap. But I'm a
And don't switch it up. But, you know, we don't know that. We don't know that.
and Ice
Yeah.
Spice, her body is bodying. Like
Real
my
shit
girl
lost.
is
Yeah.
looking like her body looks so good. I was
Doing what I
like,
need to be doing.
wow.
Yeah. In the
Period.
gym.
Like,
In the gym.
okay. So,
Hmm
oh my God, what is my song of the day?
Yeah, what
I
is
ain't
it?
lie. Like, especially today, you be in one of those moods, like, you don't be knowing, like, what mood you in. So you just keep flipping through music because, like,
Trying to
you ain't
find it,
feeling
yeah.
it. Yeah, I was like,
hmm
I wasn't feeling rap. I wasn't feeling my sad songs. I wasn't feeling no type of music. So I drove to work in silence because I just wasn't feeling it. But today as I was getting ready, I did listen to one song in particular, and it is by and you probably don't. I know you're not gonna know it, but
Watch
I
this.
know you can. You
Watch
okay?
this. Watch this.
You
Cause
okay?
one thing with me, I'm gonna know it. Go ahead. I'm listening.
You're not. You're not gonna know it. But anyway, John B. I know you know John B.
Okay. Go ahead.
It's one of his songs is called "Calling on You." So it's like calling on you in the afternoon. Been
Yeah, I kind of know
calling
that.
on you, calling on you, calling on you. So I don't want to sing it
Okay.
because I don't want to, you know. But so yes, it's John B calling on you. So
Okay. Um, why
yeah,
is that like your song of the day?
because I just told you, were you not listening?
Like
Like
I heard it, but it
um,
just
I'm just calling. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
I'm just calling.
Okay.
So yeah. So anyway, while we're talking about calling, I heard we
Oh,
had a few voicemails.
yes, like because I know that over these months and stuff we've been gone, y'all left us voicemail because we weren't picking up. We didn't pay the bill, but so luckily
You didn't
AT
pay the
and T.
bill. Watch that.
No, you didn't pay the bill.
Oh, clearly I didn't pay the bill because my light went out.
Now,
Fine.
she didn't pay the bill. I sent her the money, but you know one thing I gotta watch out, folks. You send them the money, you gotta make sure they put it on them bills because she went to Chick-fil-A with it. So that, but AT&T did
You
send
give
us
me
the
some money
voicemails.
for some food. I'm not going to Chick-fil-A.
Oh,
I'm
where
not
you
going
going?
to Chick-fil-A.
Where you going?
I'm going to probably Logan's to give me some rolls and a steak. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? Like,
oh, okay.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh
To
my
that.
God. Before we get started, oh my God, I forgot to shout out before we get started. I'm so
Oh,
sorry. Because I had wanted to start this night off with something positive first. And not saying it's
okay.
going to end negative, but just stay with
Wait.
me, okay? Yeah. But and I know we've been a little behind, but
Right.
I wanted to give a big shout out to Shakari Richardson.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
my God.
Yes.
Like when I tell you her growth,
Mm-hmm.
like I don't even know what the word is, like
Yeah,
amazing. Like
it
watching
is.
her just grow. That's
Mm-hmm.
what I'm talking about. Like,
The putting
and
the work
I'm
in.
gonna Yeah, like
Mm-hmm.
actually putting the work in and we can actually see it.
Mm-hmm.
Like her progress, the pictures from Vogue, the commercial with Cardi B. I don't know
Was
if you
it?
saw it. Is it what commercial
Was it?
is it?
That wasn't
But
Nike. Not. It was
it's not
no. That was Pips. Wait, what it was? I don't
what's
forget.
that I don't know why I want to say Verizon. I don't think it I don't know what
I
commercial it
remember.
was.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't even remember who it was for because she done did so many. Oh, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and just like from her being I don't even want to say like I don't want to use the word cocky, but I think at one point like she was. And
Yeah,
it's nothing wrong with that. I think we all hit a point where we just been cocky about something. She's
yeah.
an athlete. Okay, it is what it is,
Mm-hmm.
But like how she's very confident now, and not saying she never wasn't, but like confident, and I think like her beauty is starting to radiate from inside out now.
Right, right.
Like she is really um I don't know. She's just walking in her truth
What
now.
that's kind of sad about it. You notice it's like how we can recognize growth and we talk about it, but people online talk about her so bad, but when she got it, what they advised and the solution came, and you see they're quiet. So that lets you know people only want to see you down. Because she's up now, and
Definitely.
it is good to see like that she actually took some advice, or she had to sit down. I'm gonna say she sat down with herself and reflected, like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
I gotta take a more humble approach. Like, I gotta get back right, and she really did, like, all the way. And in the
And
Olympics, is it this weekend?
is it? Yeah, and just standing. That's to me. That's what I call standing on business right there.
Yeah,
Like
for real.
actually taking accountability and
Mm-hmm.
fixing it. Because
Yep.
one thing we can always do is we love to say, "I know I got this problem. I know this," and we just
Mm-hmm.
sit back and be like, "Okay, I'm good because I admitted it." No, let's
Right.
fix it now. So with her,
Mm-hmm.
she fixed it, and
Yeah.
I just hope she sticks with it. I know she will, and just continue to triumph.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
because I'm rooting for her,
Yeah.
and hopefully everybody else is. But yeah, I just wanted to shout her out.
For
I'm
sure.
rooting for you, Shakari. Hopefully, I'm saying her name right because
That shit
I
said
don't
she
want
just
no
wasn't
smoke.
there because it's loaded. There's so many. So let's hear it. I gotta turn it up.
Yo, what's up, Casey? Actually, it's Caleb. My topic is, or my interest that I want you guys to talk about is when do you know it's time to leave a relationship? Like, what are some breaking points? What are some deal breakers? Like, do you keep fighting? How long do you keep fighting? Like, when do you guys know a relationship is over?
Ooh,
Hmm.
child. Sound like it's already
What?
over.
I was.
Sound like it's already
I said,
over.
I hope you told them.
Period. I'll let you go first because I need to simmer. I need to simmer on this.
Okay.
Because
Hmm.
one thing about me, I'm gonna go deep. I'm gonna go real deep. And I'm gonna tell the truth.
All right. So I'm so nice. Can I answer this? Because I'm so nice. But no. Um, I guess I do stand on business sometimes. So I guess I can. Um, so I'm gonna just say one of the first signs. I feel like when you know a relationship is over, is you don't have a desire to necessarily be around somebody. Because I think in a relationship you had it like, I at least want to have your company, even when folks mad at each other. You at least still want to be around them. You know, y'all can fuss fight, but at the end of the day, you want to make sure they're still in that house. When you don't care if they didn't left out that house, you don't care if they didn't call you no parts of that day. When they done text you, you can ignore it. You ain't even think about it. Like sometimes you don't even text people back because you're mad,
Mm-hmm.
but you didn't look at that text message. When you ain't even looked to see, you ain't even checking for them. I feel like you know that you're kind of falling out of that love or whatever y'all had. So I think that's that first sign when you don't even care about them being around, when you don't even care about their company. You can care less what they're doing. Because I think naturally in a relationship, you care. You mad, but you care. You don't want them to
Mm-hmm.
go. You just mad. So that's the first sign. We're gonna have to bounce back off because I'm gonna be thinking while you talking. But let me say another one.
I know, right?
Um, I would say, you know what? I'm gonna answer that. I'm gonna come back to another sign, but well, you did ask, should you fight or how much should you fight? Um, and well, that's a hard one right there. So when people say fight, what are you fighting for exactly? Because I know a lot of people fight in relationships, but are you fighting the other person not? What are you fighting to? Because I think when people say I will fight for a relationship, they do it after folks have cheated and stuff. So in that instance, you shouldn't fight. To each his own, though. Or if you done something to break my trust, is no point in fighting. The fight is gone. So me personally, I think you only fight if the relationship is not over. If the relationship is over, like you say, you feel it coming. I don't think there's no point in fighting. I think you're kind of just trying to hold on to the little bit of something that's kind of already gone. So that's what I'm gonna start with. That's why I like going first. But go ahead.
I know, right? Okay, so I got to clarify. Look,
Right.
I tell people all the time, I ain't too much been in no relationship. I had a lot of love affairs. So don't listen to me. Bear with me, y'all. Just listen and just stay with me, okay?
We ready.
What I'm gonna say is it's time to leave when you actually fighting. Because it's like we gotta be for real. The term fighting itself is like, you fighting. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, how did we get to this point? I'm not saying when y'all fighting, just automatically break up. I'm not saying it, but I would say you do need to kind of step back and be like, have we went over this before? Have I said this already? Is this something like, is it disrespectful? Is it, just really take a good look at what are we fighting for or at, you know what I'm saying? Or what we're disagreeing about. Is it something that we already went over? All that. So to me right there, it's not saying don't fight for your relationship. But what I'm saying is, are we fighting about the same stuff?
Facts. That's for real.
Like, I don't want to get to the point where we fighting. I can't explain with my friend the other day where it wasn't that I didn't want to hear that. It wasn't what I needed to hear. Like, I need to hear that certain sentence. And it's like, oh, okay, there it is right there. Now I don't even think about it anymore because that's that exact sentence I needed to hear. So I'm not no relationship coach. Don't take my advice, but do at the same time. But yeah. I feel like I'm talking too much. But go ahead.
I just thought about when you were talking. So another thing when we say like, how do you know a relationship is over? I always think, and I think sometimes you do have to think selfishly. So you have to think about yourself more than the other person. So personally, I think another sign that you need to get away from a relationship and just let it go is when you're feeling alone in a relationship. Now, what I mean by that, because I feel like I feel it. Like, what I'm saying? I see it. Like, I can understand when people say they feel like they by themselves. You in a relationship, you got somebody there, but you feel alone. So it's kind of like they're not trying to understand nothing you're saying. It's kind of like it's pointless to just be laying by somebody and getting nothing out of it. Like, you just feel alone with somebody else. I feel like at that point, you should just let it go. If I'm sitting there, I feel like I'm not valued in a space and I'm not being heard in a space. I'm not getting nothing from this. It's kind of like it's almost like the other person don't exist in that space with you because it's like, what's the purpose of them being here? And I think in a relationship, since it's this two-way thing, like you're supposed to be gaining, it's supposed to be like this, And so if I'm just here and I just feel like I could care less if you here with me or not because I'm getting nothing from it, then I feel like you're alone in a relationship. And I think that's a big sign that is over. It's nothing. I mean, I don't know if you can rebuild off of that. Maybe. I don't know, because I think once somebody showed me that I mean nothing to them, I just mean nothing to them. Because I think after that, you're covering it up, trying to, because you didn't basically expose yourself. So I think that's the biggest sign to me. If you feel alone in a relationship, you're feeling like you say so much and nothing is being heard. And I just think that is because I think a relationship is supposed to be this safe place. Like, I'm supposed to be with this other person. I'm supposed to feel love. I'm supposed to feel like I got a companion. I'm supposed to feel like I'm not by myself. Because sometimes, and this sounds bad, I hate when people say they're going to get a relationship and run off. But technically, a relationship is supposed to be that, it's supposed to be that much happiness in a relationship that you literally feel like you can run off with that person and you'll be
Mm-hmm.
fine with just that person. Even though it's not a good idea to me, but I do feel like you should be able to feel that. So
Mm-hmm.
imagine not even, feeling that even in your reach. Like I'm with this person and we're alone and I'm just by myself because you just there. So that's it. Yeah. If you feel alone in
Oh
a
my God,
relationship,
you
that
said
is the
it
yeah,
so perfectly. Like, yeah, that's
yeah.
exactly. I don't even have anything to say after that because to me, that's just exactly what it is too. Like,
Yeah.
just feeling alone, not heard, not valued.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and to me, I always say the hardest step is the first step. So
For
to me,
sure.
once you take that first step of, just getting out of a toxic relationship, it didn't even have to be toxic, just something where
Mm-hmm.
again, you're not being valued, loved, all that.
Yeah.
Just take that first step and move forward. It's okay. Like we all took an L, take the L,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes it's not even an L. We say that I think to make us feel better, but sometimes it's a W. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah. For
so
sure. For
um,
sure. Yeah.
but
That's
yeah, I think that
even
that
just
was
think
a
about that.
that was a good question.
Yeah.
And sometimes even when you got the sorry, that was the answer too. When you
Mm.
gotta be like, to me, just asking that question lets me know that you probably need to leave. Sorry.
Yeah, like
But that don't
hopefully that was
always
just a
mean that
general
now.
question, but
Do
yeah.
not listen to me and leave a relationship now.
No, no, I think that's another like how we say
When you
we
gotta question
ignore.
it.
Yeah, it's like we ignore red flags. I do think that's another thing that we do kind of just. And there's nothing wrong with questioning stuff for sure. Because we human,
Right.
so you can always question: Do this person like me this much? Am I doing too much? That's normal question.
Right.
But if y'all, especially if y'all done had some time in a relationship, if it's like simple as like, is this? If I'm already asking myself, is this gonna work out? Are we gonna last? Why am I here? I mean, it's kind of like, dang, those questions should never, especially not, could continue to register in your mind. So I think
Mm-hmm.
you got to listen to them questions, even though if you don't get an answer from it. I think you just the fact, like you said, the fact that you have to question it, it says a lot. Like you never want to have to even question it. Some stuff should just make sense. Not that I got a question like, why am I here? So yeah,
And sit down and talk with your partner and get the
for
answers
sure.
that you need. And if you can't get
Mm.
those answers, then just go ahead and exit. I keep saying it's simple, but it's not. I'm not gonna
It's
say
not,
like
yeah,
it's something simple, and it's not. It's really
yeah,
not. It's easier
very
said
hard.
than done. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So Caleb, I hope that answered your question, friend. Oh my God,
Yeah.
I feel so bad. Like
I,
I
I
feel
hope you just
so
asking. I
bad.
hope you ain't really actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey Ashley and Casey, it's Aaliyah. So my question is, how do you guys feel about Joe Biden dropping out the presidential race and Kamala Harris being the next candidate for presidency?
Wow.
Lord.
Aaliyah.
Nah.
Aaliyah.
I feel
Okay.
like
Go
yeah.
ahead. I'm gonna let you go
Oh,
first.
policy questions are like very hard, but I'm gonna speak.
Very.
I feel like because I see we have some fools on the internet. I feel like I can speak in a general sense of like what we at, and without really diving into that stuff. So, and let me say, who you vote for, that's your business. Anybody trying to tell you that that's your business? That's not what I'm gonna say. So anyway, I'm gonna just talk about who is going. So we're gonna talk about Kamala. Now, I'm gonna always go back to it was amazing to me. As young as I was seeing Obama in office, like seeing Michelle, like just seeing them. I think that was such representation, such a positive representation that no matter how people felt, I just love to see it. So honestly, I can only think positive. I'm not going to think negative about it anyway. Seeing Kamala even going for that, I think is a positive thing to me. I see that a lot of people have turned it into a negative thing. Not sure why. That's our business, but honestly, I feel like I can only look at it in a positive way. Like I want to see more representation. That's in anything though. I want to see more representation. I and you know why I'm talking about this. I do question when people ask for representation. I guess does representation have to look a certain way for them? You know what I'm saying? Like, since it's so hard for us to get it, does representation have to look a certain way? Like, if you're not this enough, if you're not that enough, if you didn't do this, does it like disqualify them for representation? Because me personally, I want to see another person like us, or at least close to us, doing big things. I'm gonna just start there. I can only do general, so I'm gonna just start there.
I know, right? So, Aaliyah, again, when it comes to politics, I do not like talking about it only because, again, it's almost like talking about religion. Like, it's
Yeah,
just no middle,
right.
just
That is true.
this
Yeah.
or that type thing.
Hmm.
So, what I would say is, I'm gonna be like you. I'm not telling y'all who to vote for. I don't care. It is what it is. But what I will say is I didn't understand why Joe Biden dropped out of the race at
Yes.
this time. Now,
Hmm.
I was thinking maybe he could have,
Did it?
finished it, won the presidency,
Hmm.
and then maybe 6 months later, just be like, okay, I got COVID, I don't want to do this no more.
Yeah,
Kamala, I
yeah.
need you to step up. I'm about to
And that
go
would have
ahead
been,
and,
which is would have been
maybe,
fair.
yeah. So
Yeah.
again, now, maybe the Democrats know something that we don't know.
Hmm.
Don't know because politics clearly is very tricky. So, and I think again, like people are saying on it, it's just good to see a fresh face.
Hmm.
Tired of looking at these. I'm not gonna say that. Don't say that, Ashley. But again, I'm just gonna say this. I'm staying optimistic about
Right.
Kamala being the president. I will say this too, and make sure we're recording. I I know people are saying like she probably can't go up against Trump and all the stuff going on, but I really do not see Trump winning this. I don't. I don't. I know, but I'm this me being optimistic,
Right.
Ashley.
Hmm.
I know, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And I'm not just saying it because I'm rooting for Kamala, but I really just don't see him winning this. I don't. Look at how much money she raised over
Yes.
like
And this
five
quick.
hours.
That's
Somebody rooting for her.
yes,
I
yeah,
ain't get no
yeah.
money, but somebody rooting for her.
Right, right, right,
So
right.
I'm just gonna leave it at it. So I hope that answers your question, Aaliyah. I'm so sorry. I'm not a politics
I'm
girl.
not
Like
yeah.
I'm not
And that
that girl.
and to be honest, because I think a lot of people that's what I think a lot of people don't realize. We care. Yeah, we're not like deep into politics. We're not like trust me, half of the stuff you say to me, I'm probably not gonna even know what you're talking about. That's just what I choose not to dive into. It's just not my cup of I care about the state of the world. I do care
Mm-hmm.
about who's in office, but when it comes to like this politics, I'm gonna sit there and argue with you about it.
Right.
Not there. Not there. Just not there.
Politics is all a game to me. It's
Yes,
it's
yeah, like it's
literally it's a
mm-hmm,
game and we're caught in it. It's just a
for sure,
game
for
that we're
sure.
literally playing every 4 years, and I hate that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's another reason why I don't want to talk about it. I hate these race topics when
Yeah.
it comes to that, like just trying to break
Mm-hmm.
down her ethnicity and
Yeah, it's too
him and all. It's
yes.
just
It's
overwhelming,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
but very important to vote. Like it
Yes.
for us anyway.
For sure.
But
I will say is I know like I was like even though we're not like deep into politics, we care. And I think too, when people sit there and I see a lot of people, I my people. It is shameful actually to see a lot of the stuff and a lot of y'all responses. It's to show to even flat out say I don't care or I'm gonna sit back and let them handle that or I'm not gonna go out there and practice my right and stuff. It's disappointing. Like they don't even take the chance to and then, and I think that's why so much stuff can happen to us because we don't sit there and be like, let me practice the rights that I have. Don't blindly sit there and just be like, whatever. I don't care who you vote for, whatever. But to sit there and not be a part of it and feel like you're doing something good, you're not. You just don't.
yeah,
If you don't sit there and go vote for it, you're not doing nothing. You're just sitting there. You're just in this country just to sit in it and That's fine. But I hate to see later complaints and stuff because you do nothing now. So I just say you don't have to be deep into politics. You don't have to follow it 365 days a year. But when it comes to this, at least care for some and think about where we at and think about where you want to be. So at least care that much to go and at least practice your rights. That's what you got them for.
Which generation of women do you think are worse? The women that are selling their stuff on OnlyFans, or just selling it in general, or the women back then that were doing Freaknik and all those other activities?
Out of our questions that you can ask, you want to know this? Like we know, like hell, both of them.
Well, let me help you, caller. Let me make it make sense like this. So you're saying what's worse? I guess someone doing those type of activities for money, or those who went out to Freaknik in a classic booty shorts. That's what you're saying. That's what you're saying. Modest booty shorts.
Yeah.
Maybe I can answer that. Let's see. I'm sorry. I'm such an advocate for this, and I just got to be the one. Me personally, not saying that. Let me find it. I'm just playing, but I think honestly, when it comes to jobs and stuff, I've never been a job shamer. First of all, this ain't no fair question because low key, I'm not a feminist, but I'm just real like can't say that bad about women for real. But I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna say like when people doing their job, it's embarrassing. I think if they family see it, but when you in certain careers and stuff, I feel like depending on if what you're doing the money for, I can't necessarily shame it, but I do feel like when you like, what do we even call them? Are they technically sex workers? I guess they are in a way. Kinda. It's like they try to modest it up, but low key, I guess they all in the same category.
I guess it would be because
technically,
but you have people paying to see you.
Yeah. So okay,
but okay, I don't know. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll with it. So, like you said, I think when I think about that type of stuff, the shame of it is like if family see it. Like I think about a lot of times. I know a lot of women have to do what they have to do, but I always think about the women that have children. I always think about like, dang, even though your that is so bad. Hopefully your child don't see that type of stuff, but just the possibility, like you gotta really be able to sacrifice. Like you gotta not care about nothing because that's all I would think about. And if doing that type of job or something like that, this is literally all I think about. Like all it takes for somebody to search my name or get my name, my secret name right, and they got access to just me, my pride, just everything. So it's gonna real talk, like, dang, like, do you commend them for the bravery? Or do you like, dang, you ain't got no shame? I don't know. Like, it's so, I don't want to shame your job, but dang, you really got no shame. Like, I'd be so scared. So, yeah, that's where I'm at with them now. Get to the Freakniks. People who went to Freaknik, they don't feel like they don't do that wrong. They just went out there and let them do whatever, but they was at Freaknik, so it was all good. They ain't doing that wrong.
Okay, so if I had to put myself in the shoes, of course, I need to get paid.
Right.
Okay. I need to get paid. Right. I think worse with the OnlyFans thing because it still could be worse with Freaknik. I would say if you have other jobs, like if you're a teacher, a doctor, or somebody, I don't see why a doctor would be doing it, but like teachers and that little stuff, then I guess both still could be looked at like that because you could go to Freaknik and then somebody like recording and stuff like that, just like they had old tapes from Freaknik. But then to me, I don't know. I'm gonna have to put it at the same level because I'm gonna put it at the same level. Now, not I'm not saying like because I feel like Freaknik was just something fun. You know what I'm saying? I think
Right,
all
right,
of us
right.
have been somewhere fun, and then you seeing
Mm-hmm.
people just like, okay, hold on, what y'all
Wait a
doing? You know what
minute,
I'm
what we do?
saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, yeah. And you just, but I feel like back then it's still like you still just kind of minding your business. You know what I'm saying? I can't
Mm-hmm.
explain. It just
Yeah.
still some okay about it. Something with OnlyFans seems premeditated. Like you have to go set
Yeah,
up
and
an account.
record. Yes, yeah.
Like so, I think right there it would make me question.
Yeah.
I think Freak Me, you just kind of like you get there, you probably got a little drunk, and then post it, you know.
You ain't know.
But so I don't know. I can't choose. I don't. I'm gonna just say I don't know. I'm gonna leave them kind of easy. I'm gonna say
Okay.
that, but I'm gonna give Freaknik just a little pass only because it
Because it
ain't
was, yeah.
premeditated.
Yeah, I mean, it is, though. I mean, you are technically intentionally putting yourself out there. And, you know, that's another thing. When they do it, because I feel like that's even with just put them on the internet. How do you tell yourself, because, you know, technically you're making people pay for it and stuff. How do you tell yourself all it don't take for them to do is screenshot a show post? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Man,
like,
okay.
how do you go without thinking about that every day? Like,
I don't know. That was like you gotta be a strong person. It
got
couldn't be
to.
me
Man, I be
with the
so
best
scared.
body in the world. Just
Still,
like
man. Yeah,
way
y'all
I could
brave.
do
Yeah, they ain't got no shame. Well, I'm gonna give y'all that. Y'all don't have no shame. Y'all ain't scared of much. I'm scared of that.
it.
Okay.
So I guess for the caller, I'm gonna ask why
Hmm.
you asking it. You must got an
Huh.
OnlyFans page. You must was out at Freaknik. Why?
Yeah,
Why?
like, yo. It's like he trying to pick between some. So,
So he must have like an older woman
mm-hmm.
that Freaknik
And
with
this
the
young.
modesty booty shorts on. Or you got a little young thing that's trying to not go to work,
And trying to do it that way.
influencer,
Hmm.
and show that
And you,
thing
yeah.
on the internet.
And you trying to make you feel better for not talking to her because you thought we
Right.
were gonna get up here and shame her.
You better go with that old lady.
You better,
You
cause they good. Cause everybody gonna have screenshots of that good. You better go ahead to that old lady.
I know the old
Everybody gonna
lady
send a
got
screenshot.
it was at the camcorder. You can't really tell
Yeah,
if that was her or not. You can't really
exactly. They
tell.
good. They got her in 4K,
Yeah.
and they can show
You
everybody.
knew. You
So,
knew.
and then you don't even know if she
High
making no money off of
definition.
it.
You can see everything. You
And
know it's her.
then she got to have an audience. So what if she ain't making no money? So that's worse
That's
too.
even worse. Oh my god.
So if I was you,
I didn't even think about that. So I'm gonna
I
say,
go with
yeah,
it. That
OnlyFans probably
freaky.
got to be worse because if you're not getting paid for real, you showing that.
True. What do you want to get out of this season? Because we didn't even say we got out the last season. What do you want to get out of this season?
This season, what do I want to get out of this season? I guess just more authentic conversations. I think we do like a lot of celebrity talk, but if we just do more like of the voicemails where people are just asking questions and we're just giving our opinion about it, not something that you just need to go change your life about.
Right.
I'm not a therapist, but in a way I am though. But yeah, so I'm gonna say that this more, and not saying that our conversations wasn't authentic before, because they were, but you know what I'm saying. So,
yeah. Okay. Well, same. I do feel like because of the type of thinkers we are, like we just get in that deep. So I feel like the viewers, listeners, or whatever could really take some from the deep talks that we do. It just in person. So I just want to put more of it out there. Let's just get deeper into stuff. I think we too surface level, and that's why everybody's stuck right where they is. So we're gonna open it up for y'all. We're gonna open this shit stuff for y'all because y'all don't be talking about that. But
you gotta walk with your chest out.
Walk your chest out, head up. Don't you ever let them tell you to put your head down. Don't let them say put your head down. And with that chest up and stab them in their face. Don't keep that.
Stay tuned. Stay with us, okay? Because we do have some big things coming this season, okay?
Mm-hmm. We do.
So again, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And also, if you have a question that you want us to answer, write it in the comment box.
Yes.
Or
mm-hmm.
if you need a private message, then DM us. Okay?
Yeah.
We're not gonna say your name. If you don't want us to say your name, we're not gonna do that. Okay?
We're not. We're just gonna answer it. Yeah.
So yeah.
You can trust us.
And leave all them dirty questions at the house. Okay?
Thank you.
This is not OnlyFans.
This and that. Anyway.
So I guess we will see you guys. No, it's no I guess. We will see you on the next episode. So be there or be square. Oh my God, I'm so lying.
Don't meet me there, beat me there.
Yes, buddy.